Welcome to
Share it.
Oh, that's love.
No, it's that's love.
No, it should be like, oh,
that's
love. I could go for some of that. What's going on?
Sorry, I have to share.
It's episode 2. Let me share it too.
You can only share once it goes live.
I was gonna do a little watch party or something. You know what I'm saying? I could share it on. I'll share it after the show. What's up, man? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing in your quarantine, man? It's me, it's Tash. We in the building. We got a new episode that's going to tell y'all about our second encounter. How when she was supposed to give me some yams, but she fronted on me. Then I ended up yamsless.
I don't think that's how it went.
It's definitely how it went. It's definitely how it went. So at the end of the show, of course, y'all can ask us questions. We also gonna tell y'all something that we love about each other, we were surprised about each other, and something that annoys us about each other. And then we're also going to play a little scenario game at the end. Little scenario game at the end.
Scenarios.
So if you watched episode 1, you know that we left off after our first date.
Yes.
Liking each other, but we didn't see each other again for almost 2 months.
2 months, not almost.
It was exactly around 2 months.
Yeah. So
you want to tell them what happened on that?
Why it was 2 months, or just like the next encounter?
Yeah, let's talk about why it was 2 months. Cause I was trying, y'all. It was all her. If y'all see me, I'm not distracted. I'm working the graphics for y'all at the same time. I'm multitasking.
I will be completely honest. I just had a lot going on, and the last thing on my mind was like getting to know somebody, entertaining someone. Like, it just wasn't at the forefront. So although Kyree was reaching out and kind of, in my opinion, doing the bare minimum, but still keeping himself relevant. You was keeping yourself relevant, but it was, I'll be honest, it was me. I wasn't.
Okay, all right. Long as we gonna keep it a bean.
I wasn't.
As to who it was.
That just wasn't my interest.
Okay.
Like, I just was like, So I would like text him back, but it might have been 3 days later.
Right.
And then
on red too.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was on red.
No, I didn't leave you on red. I just responded when I was ready. But then it was an instance in October where you invited me out of town, but I was already going out of town.
Yeah.
And I think I had thought that I was like, that's the last time this man is even gonna say one word to me. And then fast forward a couple of weeks later, he reaches back out and says that he's going to be in Baltimore for work, and am I available?
Word.
So now we're at the first week of November, which is 2 months from the first week of September when we met.
Right. It was a long time. And what she's not including is,
Oh, what?
I feel like you stood me up like once or twice in between those times.
I did not stand you up.
You ain't like leave me at the restaurant by myself, but we made plans to which Natasha was poof unavailable for.
That's not true. No, I had to come into Philly the first week of October. What's up with these first weeks? I don't know. But I had to come to Philly for the first week of October for my sister's birthday festivities. And I did advise Kyree that I'd be in town and said, hey, I'm not really sure how the evening is going to go.
All this, I ain't really sure stuff.
I said, I'm not sure how the evening is going to go with my sisters.
I was your after party, dog.
So I can't commit.
You planned me as your after party.
But I wasn't
and then you disappeared. When it was time for the after party to be after partying, you disappeared.
I didn't disappear.
You did. I couldn't even get you on the phone.
I didn't disappear. The night kept going. At the end of the day, it wasn't my decision. I came to town for my sister's birthday. If they wanted to keep the party going, sorry, Kyree.
I feel like
I don't even know you like that yet.
I feel like she should have told me no, just straight up no.
It wasn't
Fellas,
a no.
Don't we want just a no? Like, if you really ain't, you know what I mean? Because she told me she was coming. You did. So that was stand-up number 1.
That wasn't really a stand-up.
That was a stand-up.
Right.
And then I'm not sure when stand-up number 2 happened, but I feel like stand-up number 2 was after the second encounter. It was. So I'm gonna take y'all to Baltimore and I'm gonna tell y'all how she made me feel like I was about to get some yams. And fellas, I need y'all to chime in and let me know if she did me wrong or not. Cause here's the thing, I didn't come down, I came down there for work. That's number one. She was in Baltimore, I was working in some part of Maryland that was close enough. I was like, look, I'm gonna come see you before I go to do this job, right? But I actually came down the previous day as well so that I could have some time for Natasha, right? So I get to Baltimore, we go to some seafood spot, and we eating, we chilling, we kicking it. The vibes is there. We kicking it, right? We was good.
We had a good time.
We was good. So I was supposed to get a hotel room, and I hadn't booked it yet because my client was gonna reimburse me. So I booked the hotel whenever I wanted to book the hotel. But
he didn't book the hotel. In my heart of hearts, he didn't book the hotel because he had planned in his mind that, all right, I'm about to spend the day with Natasha. Hopefully she invites me over and I just stay with her. So I'm not gonna book this hotel and then have to go through the motions of a refund. Yes.
No.
Yes, and I don't know why you still have yet to decide to admit to this. Because that is so true.
Cause it's not what happened. It's not what happened.
But carry on. Go ahead. Carry on.
I'm keeping it a beam. What happened was the date went good. We was kicking it. We was chilling. And then Tash was like, well, you might as well come back to my house.
I did not say that.
First of all, you
asked
did.
me, Kyree. You asked me. You were like, "Hey, I gotta get a hotel, or is it cool if I just like stay with you?" And I was like,
"No, because staying with you ain't even come in the frame yet. It was just it wasn't even that late yet, Tash."
No. It was at the restaurant. You definitely
because you know why I'm gonna tell you it wasn't. You know why it wasn't?
Same story.
Because we watched football. We watched, what was it? It was either Monday night. It was Thursday night football, right?
Yeah.
So what time that come on? Like 8.
I know, but we had already discussed it at the restaurant because you told me about
that I was staying.
You said
like spending the night.
Well, I didn't confirm, but you
said.
Okay.
All right.
You said, hey, I still didn't book this, but they will reimburse me, or we'll see how the night goes. Maybe I'll just end up staying with you. And I was just like,
I said that. Did I say all
that?
that?
That's exactly what you said.
I said all that.
That's 100%.
I don't think I said all that, yo. She's souping it.
I'm not.
But anyway, listen what happens, right? Now listen. Some of y'all, I know y'all seen Natasha, y'all checked out her page and all that. Y'all know she got a body, right? That was the main reason I was interested from the rip anyway. I'm saying you ain't never know that now. Now it was all about your body.
I did know
you ain't
that.
know. But anyway, we get back to the crib, y'all. And fellas, y'all let me know in the comments if she owe me some yams for this or not. Soon as we get to, I'm talking about I'm not even comfortable. Can I have a seat? I haven't even asked for a seat yet. And this one disappears like, you know what? This company sent me some bathing suits. I'm gonna go try them on. I want to know how they look. You can tell me how they look on me. I'm like, okay, right?
First of all,
can I finish?
No,
can I finish the story?
Wait, ladies. How excited are you when you get home and there's a package at the door, let alone clothing, your height?
But I'm date number 2 though.
Then on top of that,
it's my first time at your crib though.
Yeah, but usually, first of all, I'm by myself. When my time in Baltimore was just strictly working, so I was work, home, work. Like it. So yes, having a second opinion on my bathing suits that I didn't have to FaceTime for was welcome.
Oh.
But go ahead.
Oh, anyway, so fellas, ride with me, all right? This only date number 2, plus a stand-up in the middle, and it's my first time at her crib, and we not there for 10 minutes before she come back in bathing suits.
I don't think
with
it was
this
that
body.
Quick.
Babe, you went straight in the room and
I was
changed.
excited. It had nothing to do with you. I was excited for swimsuits. Listen,
she throws these swimsuits on with this body. And most of these Jones was like thong Jones. Like they wasn't your grandma baby suits. Like these Jones was time for some action. So from the rip, I'm like, well, if she's showing me all of these goodies right now, it's because she want me to have these goodies. So from the rip, I start chilling. Like fellas, you know how you come to the crib sometimes and like you gotta press a little bit, you gotta feel around and see what's up if a yam session gonna jump off. I'm like, I'm Gucci, Cause she done came out here, cakes out and all that from the rip. So I'm just playing this cool now, fellas. I'm making sure I don't say nothing to mess up the yams, but I'm like, yams on deck, you get yams on deck. You know what I'm saying? So listen. The night progresses, right?
Football game. And that was a good game too.
Who was it?
I forgot, but I remember being like, yes! In the living room.
I forget, but it was a good game. So Tash loves football. That's one of the things I love about it, even though she's a nut-ass Dallas Cowboys fan. Anywho, that's a whole nother episode. But so we watching the game, and I forget one.
Oh my
After the bathing suits, she comes out in a one piece, like a what you call a bodysuit.
Like, that's my loungewear. So it's just a one-piece spaghetti strap bodysuit, head to toe, tank top on. No, it means I'm comfortable and I'm home.
Bruh, you could have threw on anything. Like, and ladies, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound misogynistic when I say this, but you also had to be aware of your body type. Like, you don't got the type of body to just come through in a one-piece spandexy John. Like, I'm like, yeah, so this was number 2 piece that I'm like, I'm getting some yams when she came back out with that. So now we chilling, right? She been complaining she was working out, her legs hurt and all this the whole time. You know, I'm gifted with the hands, right? The massage, so tell him.
He lit.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna rub you. So I rub her down. I'm getting, you know, y'all can't see the lower regions, but you know, my hands is getting a little testy. I'm like, how high is she gonna let me go, right? She never stopped me. Like I'm grazing vag at this point.
No, you did
with the massage.
not.
It was a little vag graze.
No, there wasn't.
I was up there.
No, there was not. But go ahead, finish your story.
I was close to the vag, y'all. I'm just let y'all know.
Thumbs
was grazing the vag
no,
a little bit.
It was
and
not.
she was letting me rock. So I'm like, yeah,
gosh.
I'm definitely getting some yams, right? So then we get in the little, she grab a little glass of wine, right? I don't drink, but Tash do a little bit. So she grab a little glass of wine. I'm like, I've seen this one before. She want to get a little loose, right? So she sipping the wine. We on the couch. Next thing I know, she on top of me. We kissing, touching, doing the whole 9. She disappears for a shower. I'm like, it's going down. Cause you know, ladies will take either that little bathroom break, check themselves out, or if they home and comfy, they'll jump in the shower.
But go ahead.
You want me to keep going before you?
Now that you know me, you know that is a normal routine for me.
All
At
right.
that moment, he definitely thought it was woo.
I thought I was about to get a yam sandwich with extra cheese.
But now knowing me, I'm a morning and a evening shower person.
Anywho, so that was
Carry
the
on
second
with your
move.
story.
Then she threw me a towel and a rag and all that. Go, you know what I'm saying, take a shower, whatever. I'm like, oh, she want me clean too. Okay. So I jumps in the shower, whatever. Now the first sign of no yammage I should have recognized was when I came back to get in the bed. I'm like, damn, do I assume the bed or do I assume the couch?
Sorry,
But I'm like,
looking at comments.
From the previous makeout session, I'm gonna go ahead and assume the bed. So I jump in the bed. I don't know, you must was in the kitchen or something. I get in the bed. I'm naked in the bed. I ain't about to put no drawers. I'm naked in the bed. I'm like, she done sent me every sign. It's getting ready to go down. Now, the first sign was when she did come back in the room, she had some bullshit on. It wasn't like sexy freak me wear. It was like
my pajamas.
she looked like her name was Donna or something.
No,
Mabel maybe.
It was like a cute little short set, little cheekage out, but like it was a short set.
It was cute but not sexy. So I was like,
It was my pajamas.
maybe she just want me to unwrap her or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I still got yam hope alive.
Yam hope.
So anywho, we get the kissing, touching in the bed and all of that. So you know, I'm about to grab one of the condoms or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I come back with it. She gonna hit me with the bullest shit excuse about some yams I done ever heard. You want to tell them or you want me to tell them?
No. Ladies, I pulled one out my ass. But
Listen.
I just did not want to have sex with him that day. Period, poo. It was not on the table. It was not in the discussion. It was not on my mind. It was not a thing.
It was on your mind a little bit after you seen what I was working with, though. Don't lie.
But I have self-control.
Oh, okay. Anywho, she gonna say.
I thought we moved past that. I thought I was out of...
She jump in her phone. You know what? It's a day before my ovulation period be at its peak, and I don't want to take any chances. I was like, what? Like, and I ain't showed her what, cause it's my second time over. You know, you gotta play it cool. You gotta just be like, oh yeah, you're psycho. But inside, I'm like, bitch, what? What are we talking about here? Like, I'm about to strap up. You know what I'm saying? I'll strap up and pull out if you want me to. But that's cause you know your cycle is high. Like, come on, dog. That Joan was crazy. Fellas, don't she owe me some yams for putting me through all that? Like all that, fellas, would y'all think y'all was getting some yams or not? Like, for real. The fellas, I just asked them, so it's gonna take a little minute for them to jump in, but I feel like she owed me some yams. And ladies too, y'all chime in too. If y'all feel like
somebody said, no, you wanted him to see, boo.
Listen, ladies, do she owe me some yams? Fellas, do she owe me some yams? Tell us why or why not she may or may not owe me some yams. Cause y'all was tripping.
No, she don't, boo. Tripping. Jocelyn says, no, she don't, boo.
Dave said, absolutely. That's right, Dave. Like, emotions that she put me through, like, where the yams at, baby?
Lula said, no, she don't.
Oh, come on, man. Alicia said she owe you some. Let's go. She definitely owed me some yams after that move, man. And then I
just wanted an opinion on my bathing suits.
Listen, no, you can't do that. Not when if you look like some bullshit in your bathing suits, then you can do that. But no, like what I was looking at, I was putting my little John on, get the lap napkin, a little salt, pepper. I was ready to go to work. You know what I'm about? All for the little aunt mom pajamas at the end of the night.
It's not aunt mom. Those pajamas are cute. They just weren't to your expectation.
They was cute, but they wasn't like, I'm okay, cherry on top, the yams about to be served up. They was like a Those Jones was crazy.
All right, fair enough.
Anything you want to chime on with that story before we move on to things?
I mean, I chimed as we went along. My expectations were not the same as yours.
Right.
But our date was amazing. So that allowed you even to
the date was amazing.
The threshold of my place. And then I feel like that was a catalyst, if you will, for where we are now. Kinda-ish.
Well, if you...
Because then I didn't really talk to him again for like a couple of weeks.
It was another hiatus, because that was early November?
But that was only because I felt like he was upset that he didn't get no yams, and I told you that.
First of all,
I told you that. That's why I was like,
I was salty.
I'm fall back. I decided to fall back because I was like, I don't know how he feels about it.
I was salty.
He woke up in the morning and was just like, all right, I'm out. I'm like,
you always say that.
Because I was like, I had to come to Philly that next morning because I was going to be flying out of Philly. So he knew all of this. So I did have an early start to the day, but he didn't even wait for me to be like, okay, we're leaving together. Like, he just was like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
So I was like, guess I won't be talking to him again.
We've been through this conversation, her and I, just not in front of y'all before. So once again, y'all chime in if y'all think who's right, who's wrong on this, because I had to stay in Maryland. I had to go to work. She was going to Philly, so us leaving together made no sense. Like, it wasn't a... But
if you were interested, in my opinion, you're trying to get all the time that you can with me before we have to say deuces. We didn't have to. We had another 40 minutes because I had to get ready.
You wanted to spend another 40 minutes with me? Well,
I mean, not necessarily because your vibe was awkward, but I'm saying if it wasn't, then yes.
My vibe should have been awkward with that nut-ass excuse. I probably woke up with that joint on my mind like, it's because she ovulated. I'm like, you're supposed to be more horny when you ovulate. And speaking of being horny, this what else she did to me. After she told me she ain't want no yams, she gonna lay next to me and start shuddering. Like, you know, ladies, y'all know how y'all do when you get some good yams and you still can feel it and you be She was making a little noise and everything. I was like, I thought you said you ain't want to have sex.
First of all,
you ain't do that?
Don't do that and not say why that happened, though.
Why it happened?
What? Because you decided to pull your stuff out.
Of course, you gotta whip it out for one time. You know what I'm saying? That's the Hail Mary. It's like, all right, you want to play? Are you sure you don't want none of that?
It was extra.
You had to whip it out.
It was extra.
It made her shudder. It made her, you know what I'm saying? Her mind was telling her no, but her body, her body was telling her yes.
Moving on to the next phase.
Wasn't it? Wasn't your body? Just keep it a bean.
So that was Baltimore, but then we didn't talk until
we didn't talk again for like a month.
A couple of weeks. No, because that was the first week of November. We didn't speak again until the last week of November. I mean, like, see each other and like actually vibe. So
but that was CVB, right?
It was, but we can go into that in another episode.
Well, we said this episode was going to get them to where we started.
Where we started? Where?
Our relationship.
Ooh, well, we shouldn't take that long because that was like a good chunk.
All right. So we'll catch y'all up from there. We're gonna move on to surprised, annoyed, and love. How you want to do them? You want to go all three of yours, or just surprise, or love? What you want to do first?
Let's do.
All right. Let's save annoyed for last because I'm sure that's gonna be the funniest and most entertaining. So, one thing you love about me, boo.
I had to write mine down again because if I don't write things down, guys, then it would be like
prepared, John.
Just because I don't want to have I like to be prepared and articulate appropriately. All right, so the thing that I love, get out of here. You all try to steal everybody.
What you love about me? Damn, I need a haircut a little bit.
You're all right. Okay, yes. So the thing that I love most about Kyree is
the yams.
No, actually.
Oh.
It's actually how charming he is. Like, it's funny because obviously pre-me, Kyree has this crazy rap that, I mean, it is what it is. But he is so thoughtful, so genuine in everything that he does, and it's literally always, without a doubt, just to see me smile, just to make sure I'm happy. And it's like, wow, like, I don't know,
that's love.
Yeah, it just, it's special. It's special to me, and I hope you know how much I appreciate it.
I do, boo. I do. You try to get me all, I'm gonna hold it together because I'm a G and all that, but what I love about Natasha, and one of the reasons I always make her smile, is because laughing comes with smiles. So I love her laugh, like when she get a good one, you know, that belting laugh. And her voice too, like I always had like a affinity for raspiness in a woman's voice, and Tash has both of those things. So those are two things that I love about Tash that kind of go hand in hand, her voice and her laugh.
My voice and my laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it. All right, what's my next thing?
Something that surprised you about the ball.
Oh, okay, yes. The thing that surprised me the most about Kyree was his closet. Because low-key, I thought he was about to be corny. And I thought I was about to come in and overhaul his closet. And I was pleasantly surprised when I went to his closet and I'm like, oh.
I pull it out when I need to pull it out.
Got the side for the suits, got the side for the casual wear. And the casual wear is the perfect amount of a street with put together. You got a sneaker where you could do a shoe boot. Like, it's versatility.
You know what I'm saying? It's in there.
I was very impressed by that.
See, you know why that is because I really don't give a fuck. Like, that's the thing. Like, all my peeps, especially down M&P, they'll tell you, like, a lot of my stuff is like for an occasion. Other than that, like, I'll wear sweats and some cargos. I got on cargos now. I love cargo pants. Like, so if I could, I would wear it every day. But when it's time to get fly, the boy know what he's doing. No, it's good.
Okay.
Let's not think that the boy ain't got something in his closet. But I remember you being like, oh, okay.
One
First
day
came to the crib, she was like, oh, I thought she was in that ass ball. You got a couple nice little jackets and all that.
Don't sound like that. I did say I could work with this.
Facts.
All right.
Something that surprised me about Natasha was the fact, and we'll get into this in depth in a later episode, but her and I both have troubled pasts. So one of my biggest surprises was there's a group home called St. Vincent's. And if you were in foster care or group homes or anything like that, you may know about this place, but a lot of people don't. I've never run into anyone who's mentioned this place. And the craziest thing was, it was the first time we was in Florida.
Second time.
No, it was the first time when
we were coming from the Waffle House.
No, I'm saying when I told you that I was in a group home.
Okay.
So the first time we was in Florida, me and Tash, whenever we if we travel, if we go somewhere, if we taking a long drive, we'll always bring up something to talk about. So I was telling her about time I'd spent in a group home, but I never mentioned the name of it. And then the next time we was in Florida, like she talking about we was coming from the Waffle House, we was going. She was like, I was spent some time at St. Vincent's, and I was like, what? Child, you for real? You lying?
I didn't realize how surprised he was until like later on when he brought it up again. But in the car, he just kind of went like silent, and I was like, steady, just talking, telling the story. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Because you know why I went silent, and I'm explaining this to them, but obviously you and I have had this talk before, but it was another one of these things that her and I continue to find out about each other that is like, who are you? Like, how do you have so many things about you that fit with me so well? And the St. Vincent's one was like, that was one that like people can't buy, they can't fake, they can't, lie and say they was there, because you wouldn't know about it unless you really were there. And it was a magical place. It make you feel some type of way that you never forget. So for us to share that like blew my mind, if we talking surprises. All right.
Dang, now I gotta go to annoyed.
You gotta get annoyed now.
From that was all heartwarming stuff. Ori, well, the thing that annoys me the most about Kyree
here we go,
is that Kyree will jump and want to do something crazy grand without narrowing down the details, working through the logistics.
I could have known you was gonna pick this.
It drives me up a wall, because as you can see with my preparation for episodes, I am prepared.
And I'm off the top with mine, as y'all see. She is.
And Kyree he'll just, here's an idea, babe. Let's just do this in 2 hours. Like, what? How, Sway? How? So I literally cannot stand that. But we're working on it, and he takes feedback well, and he's working through it.
A little bit.
But that's a challenge. That's a challenge.
Listen, man, y'all know how I just be ready. I just be ready. You know what I'm saying? It's done is better than perfect to me. Tash, she wanna put a little bow on it, shine it up a little bit, proofread, double check, triple check. I just be like, man, let's do it. And I be seeing the earth all on her face. She be like, I bet, what happened to your smile, Tash? She be like, look, you want to do your little thing? Like, go ahead and do it. Don't ask me for no help, because you just gonna do what you want to do. And she be irked. So I'm trying to run things through her a little bit. You think we should?
Like I said, you are doing better.
We should do this, maybe. So here's what annoyed me about you. Damn, I got stuff that annoy me too.
I'm scared.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Because this just happened a little minute ago.
What?
Tash takes too much time on every decision. Listen, and she laughing because she know what I'm about to say. I could respect the whole you want to be prepared and all of that, but I'm talking about y'all. We was just in the market. We was getting yogurt. The yogurt was 10 for 7. I had about 7 already. I'm like, babe, grab some flavors you want, because I done already grabbed like 7 different flavors. If you want more cherry, more blueberry, some peach, whatever you want, grab what you want. I grabbed my 7 in like 10 seconds. Oh, they got cherry, give me 2 cherries. Blah. When I tell y'all we stood at this cooler, to pick 3 yogurts for like $5. minutes.
It wasn't 5 minutes.
Bruh.
It felt like it.
It was an eternity. I'm like, babe, do you like cherry? Get a cherry jumper. You want peach? She do this with all decisions. I could be like, babe, you want grape jelly or strawberry jelly on your toast? She'd be like, let me see the strawberry. I be done. I be done, yo. I be all the way done. I can't do it. She take what you want to drink, babe? We got any more lemonade? Yeah, we got lemonade. What else we got? Cause I'm just a chooser. Like even when we go to the market, she don't be wanting to get like 2 or something because we already got 1, but it might be a different flavor. I'm not like that. If I want to try the peach and I want to try the cherry, I'm getting both of them. She'd be like, no, just pick one, just choose one. I'd be like, all right, which one you want, Tash? Have you ever had the...
Stop. Okay, they get it.
Chopping you up.
They
dog.
got it. All right.
So that's probably like, and the craziest part about it all is we ain't even like playing when we be like bringing these types of things up. Like, I think our communication and how open we are has gotten us to a point very quickly, actually, that it's like, I think when you choose to be, for somebody to be your person and for somebody to really like be in your life and be conjoined, if you will, you just gotta accept them for who they are. And that's probably one of the other things that I really love about Tash is like, I'm me unapologetically and she loves me that way. You know what I'm saying? And the same for her, you know what I'm saying? We touched on that last week's episode, but I think that's why a lot of stuff like doesn't annoy us. Yeah. But you gotta pick your stuff faster, babe.
All right, I'll work on it.
All right, it's scenario time, man. It was a quick little scenario for the people.
I wrote mine down.
I know. I bet you did. Right.
It's a good one, though. It's a good one.
So you go first. This is what would I do if, and then I'll give you mine.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So we've been dating for a little bit, and then you realize, or not dating, but like you finally realize, I really like this girl. I want her to meet some of the people that are important to me. Okay. So you introduce me to the person or persons that are important, that you value their decision, and they tell you, like after meeting me, I don't like that girl for you. That ain't it. She ain't it. Y'all ain't it. But you already made your decision that I'm your person. What are you doing? How do you react? What do you do?
That's a good job.
I told you it was a good one.
And it's layered too, because I think it depends on who.
That's why I said the person or persons whose opinion you value.
Yes.
Because I know that verbiage is key for you.
It is. It is. Two things. One, I understand that nobody's ingredients mix with someone else's ingredients the same way as it mixes with mine, right? So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, Tash might could have, dealt with somebody who's a friend of, somebody's a friend of mine or something like that. And they might tell me, well, no, she was this way with him and she used to do X, Y, Z. That don't mean she gonna be that way or do those things with me. So I'm always going to judge who someone is and how they make me feel based on exactly that, their interactions with me. I'm not going to give anyone the benefit of the doubt or take the benefit away from Tash because of what someone else said. However, I'm also not in the business of selling someone's character to someone else, right? Proving someone's character to someone else. And that's whether that be a great friend, my mother, whoever it may be that may be saying, I don't really know about her. Kyree is very cut and dry. People who know me will tell you this. If I believe in something, I'm going to fight for that something, and I'll let somebody know they got to deal with it, right? I'll also apologize, though, if they turn out to be right. Right, so I'm man enough to be like, yo, you told me about Shorty, everything you said came to be. I apologize for not listening to you. But if my heart of hearts is into somebody, I'm gonna let that play out, you know, until it's not. So it wouldn't stop no show over here. It would just be, you know, grain of salt, little mini feather in my cap to remember somebody said, but I would move on, and I would let you determine who you are to me.
No, lucky for me.
All right, here we go. My scenario.
Oh, God.
All right, save y'all questions too, because questions and comments is next. We're gonna read some comments and we're gonna answer some questions next. I got a scenario for you.
I just feel like this is about to be so extra.
All right, here you go. I'm gonna give you the movie John.
What?
So on movies, it's always the situation where the dude get caught cheating, but he ain't really cheat, right?
No.
You like,
what movie is this? Name a movie.
Like Obsessed.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yep. Got it.
Exactly. That's how it go every time on the movie. But the dude, for whatever reason, can't just be like, I ain't do it, and she believe him, right? Mm-hmm. So my scenario is very, very easy. If you have, let's say, proofish. It's proofish. It's not official proof. You don't got me on tape. You don't have, you know, texts confirming it or DMs or nothing like that. But all things point to, I cheated. I stepped out of our relationship and got me some yams. Mm-hmm. But I say, no, I didn't do it. Would you believe me? Like wholeheartedly, like internally and move on? Or would you believe the proofish?
That's a good John.
Especially considering who I'm is.
What?
Y'all know who I'm is.
Was?
I guess. Kinda, sorta. I mean, you are who you are or something.
Am I believing you or am I believing the proof-ish?
It looked like I did it.
I have the evidence.
It looked like I did it, but I'm saying I didn't do it. Would you take me at my word? Or would you be like...
Oh, I'm obsessed.
She don't act like that. She don't do all that. She don't do all that. I wouldn't be with her if she was like...
This is hard. Because I felt for Beyonce and obsessed. Sherry! And if you saw Obsessed, that was a moment.
Come on now.
I know. Honestly, I would probably give you hell about the proofish. Like, because I know it would be great to say, babe, I'm going to believe you because I know you. Da, 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 da. It's not even that I'm not believing what you're saying, but I have grounds to question what you're saying. And I will present that to you. I won't just act like I'm aware of this information without providing you the why. I know that you work with facts. So here is where I'm coming from on this. And then I would leave it for you to show me or tell me differently. But I definitely am going to acknowledge the fact that I have the proof, quote unquote, proof-ish. Because I can only go with what I'm seeing until we have a conversation. But I'm not jumping out the deep end. You're not going to come home and find my stuff packed and I'm gone. Because I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you first.
So you basically, you going with the proofish, but I have the opportunity to disprove the proofish.
100%.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I could ride with some of that.
Yep.
I could ride with some of that, man. It's questions and comments time, man. If y'all got any questions, babe, if you want to scroll up and see if anybody left any worth reading comments.
Commentates.
We appreciate the feedback and everything like that. But it's y'all turn, man. What questions do y'all have? It can be about me. It can be about Tash. It can be about us together. Whatever y'all want to know. All right?
They said to stay charming to me. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay charming. You know what I'm talking about? Charming
Jocelyn knew St. Vincent's.
Charming Bull.
Kyree said her favorite new show.
That's right. Share the show, y'all. If y'all enjoying it, share it, man. Show some other folks that they can watch It goes live at 6 p.m. every Thursday for now during quarantine. That'll probably change once we get our lives back. But we will continue to do the show. And then we also re-air it on YouTube on Friday morning so people can watch if they didn't catch it live. Oh, thanks, Nia May, loving us together. What's up? I know y'all got some questions.
I know, no questions coming.
We had a ton of questions last week. Ask us some questions, y'all. Anything y'all want to know, ask us some questions. What's going on? Because I got some food in the oven. Shauna, what's up, Shauna? Thanks for enjoying. Hit the share button. We gonna let y'all get a question or two in. Is there anything else you want to address though, Boop? If they don't throw no questions in, something real quick.
Here's a question.
Between me and you. There we
Question.
go. Is there an age difference in how y'all met and what drew you to one another? That's a loaded question, but I think we could bang them. Oh, what's up, Brown Eyes? It's Brown Eyes from IG. That's Nia May.
Oh, hey.
Yes, there is an age difference. I'm 8.5 years older than Natasha.
Is it?
Yeah, because you about to be 30. I'm 38. I'll be 39. So.
Oh, are you hyped?
It's close to 8.5 years.
All right.
You know
I just say 10.
Shoot. She said how we met and what drew us together. So we addressed how we met on last week's show. So y'all can go ahead and watch that. But I'll tippy toe. I run my new Philly. I do a show called 2-1 Live. We feature a myriad of different things. This particular show was about travel. Natasha runs Travel with Tash. And she was our featured guest, one of our featured guests that episode. And the rest you can watch episode 1 to get. And
on YouTube.
What drew you to one another? I think that's addressed on episode 1 too. So I'm not gonna answer that one. Someone else asked about marriage on last show, so we're gonna do a when is the wedding show sooner than later. Because Tasha and I have different beliefs when it comes down to marriage. So we're going to address those things and we're going to fight and scrap it out on camera for y'all.
It's not that deep.
All right?
It's not. We're gonna fight scrap.
Any other questions? I was about to say something before that first question popped up. All right, we're going to give y'all a minute or two to drop another question because we getting out of here soon because we got to eat. You know what I'm saying? I done whipped up some penne pasta with a little shrimp and crab in it, some veggies and all of that. Y'all know it's Chef Bayardi over here.
Kyree cooks.
I get busy.
I eat.
Yeah. So that's a good one. So
that's not this episode.
I know it's not, but I'm going to tell them what's to come. So give me y'all questions. I need at least another question or two. We're going to speak about gender roles in the future. Mm-hmm. We're going to tell y'all about our pasts in the future episode. When the quarantine first started, I wrote about, I think we got to like 11? 12. I was writing about each day that I was spending with Natasha because these were like some of the first days that we were spending like 24/7 with each other, obviously being locked down and not being able to work. So I was writing about that. I'm going to go in depth about that and we'll talk about some of the things that happened those first couple of days. What else we said we was going to talk about, Bo?
The wedding stuff.
We'll have a show about a wedding. Mm-hmm.
And then, we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, we got topics though.
We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of
some things we gonna talk about.
So
on here.
Someone asked what our zodiac signs are. So I'm a Taurus and Kyree is a Scorpio. Someone asked if we ever thought about writing a book. We've thought about writing individual books. Never thought about writing one together.
Yeah, we definitely got some individual Jones coming. Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
The only other thing in there was I don't really want to, but we might do an episode about how this whole crisis is affecting us. Both of our positions on it, if I can speak for my baby, is that we've been trying to keep it light and keep it upbeat and not, kind of be sucked into the morbidity of the entire issue, although it's something real and a lot of people are being affected and that sort of thing. So that one's up in the air, whether or not we're going to do an episode about that. I think that's it for the questions. I think we can be about to get out of here.
I'm ready to eat.
It's definitely food time. And then we'll be back for BayFit Live if y'all been watching, we've been doing workouts.
Yeah.
Follow along workouts for y'all to come join in.
So 9 o'clock this evening, you can find us live on Facebook and live on Instagram at BayFit Live. Tonight is Abfonso. I never say it right.
Abfonso versus Corlton.
There you go. So it's our ab course, and that starts at 9 p.m. Yeah, so if you want to see more of us, and if you missed any of this live, then it will be available for you to view at your viewing pleasure tomorrow on YouTube.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Nia said, who's the sloppy one? That's definitely me. Actually, you got a little bit of sloppy with you, too.
No.
It depends on what we talking about.
No.
I'm sloppy in the kitchen, but you sloppy in the bedroom.
No. This is not my bedroom. I don't have all of my stuff. That don't count.
I'm not talking about your stuff.
Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Turn this off.
All right, we out of here, man.
You gotta do a walk away.
We ain't even do our shake.
Oh, did
Stop
you turn
playing.
it off already?
Nope.
Oh, I forget it every time. It's a kiss. Ah!